that it did not say God controlled. Now, let me make sure I'm saying it right there. Verse 23, Galatians 5, got to the end. It gave you all of the works of the flesh. Then it gave you the fruits of the Spirit. Got down to the fruits of the Spirit, gave you all those. And the last one, which probably should have been the first one, it says self-control. Against such, there is no law. Amen. Okay. Self-control. Okay. For the sake of time and argument, we won't go there, but can somebody tell me, what does self-control mean? When you hear the term self-control, what does it mean? It's simple. Control self.
Yes.
Did I get that?
Yep.
Once again, didn't say, and it's listen, notice it did not say God control. It says self-control. The mere fact that it says self-control lets you know that God has put it in Edward to control self. Okay? You got quiet on me already. And I haven't even told you what Edward told us to tell you. Alright? So, self-control. Go back over to 1 Corinthians. We're going to pick this up in a minute. 1 Corinthians chapter 9.
I'm there.
We've been there, God knows we know. Dealing with the man/woman in the mirror. Nobody knows you better than you. Nobody understands you better than you. Nobody knows your deeper, most inner thoughts better than you. Well, God does, but I'm just saying, you know you better than, you know you and how you work and how you tick better than I know you and how you work and how you tick. You follow me? Okay, Pastor King, what's going on here? One of the fruits of the Spirit is self-control. Now, all of y'all would talk about, look, if we had a loved one in danger, right? Everybody in the room with any type of love in your heart, you will rescue, you will go after the loved one that you have in your heart. Why? Because you don't want to see them hurt, right? You don't want to see any danger come upon them. You would move, many of you, especially for your kids, you would move heaven and earth to make sure they're okay. Okay, watch this. Watch this. Pastor fell off the boat this week. Y'all have it. I'm serious. I took a dive. I took a plunge. I mean, I'm talking, it was a plunge. This was a plunge. I went to the doctor several months ago. Kevin, you gotta stay with me, Kevin. I went to the doctor several months ago, and and the doctor, he told me a lot of things. He's always telling me a lot of things. Some stuff I just really don't want to hear. But then I realized, I said, okay, he's the doctor. He's the doctor. I'm the minister. I can tell him about God. He can tell me about hell. So we had to settle that. Not you tell me about the hell, I'll tell you about God. And he told me, he says, and Dr. Walton had this relationship for a couple of years now. And he said to me, he said, look, he says, your numbers are borderline. I said, Dr. Wall, what you mean? He said, you know what I mean? He said, your numbers are borderline. He says, if you don't stop doing more of this, then the number's going to go up on this, and then I'm going to have to do this. Without talking about my medical stuff. And I looked at Dr. Wall and I said, Dr. Wall, you ain't no fun to come to see no more. Because I view you, Dr. Wall, as the doc that shut the fun down, right? So he finally said to me, he says, look, he said, over the next 6 months, I want to see you not do this, and I want you to start doing this. I'm going to show you that in a minute. So 6 months, I was kind of, I said, Thanksgiving, Christmas, then something on it. So I won't see him again. So through the holidays in January, that's when we're not going to see him again. I'm going to have to, he said 6 months, he didn't say 5. Went to visit Angela, and she said this, and I'll quote. She said, 83 years of living, she said, a lot of things take people out. I told her, that's true, a lot of things take people out. You know, she said if you would have told her that it wouldn't have been the drinking, the wild living, all those other things that would have had her laying in this bed, she said she wouldn't have believed it. She said, you know the thing that she said that almost took her out? You know what she said?
What did she say, Pastor Keith?
Eating. She said if you would have told her that all the ways that she was eating over the years would be the reason why she is laying in this bed about to go through this surgery, she said she would have never believed it. And she gave us a stern look. I'm talking, it was God through her eyes to us. And she said these words. She said, don't end up like me. And I said, hey, my thought was, Thanksgiving is coming. Just as childish, that's what I thought, right? And then this is what happened. The Lord took me back to go to 1 Corinthians chapter 9, starting at verse 13. Now we understand, probably, when people drink and they're alcoholics, we can see that clear. We understand that, right? You need to get some help, right? When people have gambling addictions, right, we can look at them and say, hey, you got a gambling addiction, you need to get some help, fill in the blank. We can see clearly those other things, right? But my question is for you Christians and those watching here and on TV, why is it when it comes to food, we act like we don't know? We're going to talk about that today. 1 Corinthians chapter 9, I'm going to tell you how I fell off the wagon this week. 1 Corinthians chapter 9, starting at verse 27, and it reads, it says, but I, not God, but I discipline, everybody say discipline, but I discipline my body. My body. What does it say? Me disciplining your body. It says, but I discipline my body, right?
Amen.
And bring it into what? Subjection, lest when I have what? Preached to others, I myself should become disqualified. Did he say it again? Oh, I wish God would just come down here and do it so I ain't got to worry about it. It would be easy. But he didn't set the system up that way. I wonder why. But watch this. I got to try to tell you. Verse 27, he says, but I say I. Discipline. I discipline. Okay, question. Who's the I? You, me, us. What does discipline mean?
Control.
Control. Bringing it to subjection. Discipline says that, look, I'll come back. Give me 30 seconds going back to that point. But I discipline my body. Body. Okay, what's the body? Flesh. Body is this, hands, feet, all of what the body represents. And bring it into subjection. Subjection to what? You want to deal with that? Lest when I have preached to others, I myself should become disqualified. Okay, write this down. The greatest challenges that you're going to have as a believer, it is the fight against yourself, against your body, right? Satan wants to kill you, right? Through your lack of self-control. Right?
Amen.
Let me say that again, gotta get it. Satan, his mode of operation, his strategy, his purpose, he wants to kill us through our lack of self-control. And I'm going to show you some ways that he does it. Through our lack of self-control, right? You have to draw a line in the sand where you tell your flesh, look, I'm in control. You're not. Right?
Right.
Once again, what does it mean? What does self-control mean? Self-control means to what? To control what? Self. Once again, I'm driving home because y'all about to go there, y'all, and I'm going to try to get to work. But once again, I discipline my body, bring it under subjection. That's when I preach to others. I myself will become disqualified. Self-control. the fruit, self-control, one of the fruits of the Spirit, right? Undisciplined believers, as it pertains to their flesh. And particularly today, we're going to talk about eating. If we have enough time, we'll get to finances. Undisciplined believers, right, leave an open door for Satan to run in and out of their lives through a lack of self-control. Satan didn't break the door down. He didn't kick it in. He didn't come in the night. When you suffer from a lack of self-control, you leave the door open. You gotta do that. Watch this. The fight with the body slash flesh. The fight. Watch this. People aren't taught in churches the importance of controlling yourself. Why? Because watch this. See, this is what they thought. This is what they know. Your spirit is saved, right? When you give your life to Jesus, your spirit is saved, right? But your body is not. That's why the Bible says flesh and blood shall not what? Inherit the kingdom of God, right? But it says the spirit is saved, but the body is not. Right? It is in the body is where the real fight begins.
Amen.
And ends. See, you would never get in no trouble if it wasn't for your body, would you? Right? Pastor, what are you saying? Get to it. Get to the point. Let's get to the point. When some of us, without even realizing, without even knowing it, we have been having an affair with food. Right? No, watch this. Anything that lures us into sin, it has to be good. I mean, you're not going to go fall into no sin if it's bad or if it tastes bad, if it's not good. But things that get us, why is it that we go to the doctor and the doctor say to us, look, you are causing damage to yourself, right? And you can't, and as a matter of fact, he will give you a list because of this, because of this, because of that, because of this, because of that, and you can't stop this, and that. Why is that? He told me, he said, you know what, for the next 6 months, he said, I want you off sweets. You're not going to say carrots or nothing. Why are you going to say the sweet thing, right? He said, for the next 6 months, he said, I want you off sweets. Because your numbers are borderline. Guess what happened to me, y'all? I said, simple. See, y'all don't even know this. I said, okay, and I lost 17 pounds over the last several weeks. Thanks for noticing. Thank you. I lost 17 pounds, right? And the reason why I lost 17 pounds because, okay, he said, take the sugar out. He already got it. So I started to, reminded me of something that he said several years ago. He said, stop drinking sugar. Stop drinking your calories. So I cut out all sugar drinks. And just cutting out the sugar drinks alone, the 17 pounds is left gone out there. I'm talking, and I noticed, I said, I had like the lemonade, thinking it was lemonade, I said lemonade, right? But then read the sugar content, and Sister Thornton, I was going down, like when I went to the store, they told me $1, I got me like 7 or 8 of them, right? 4 in the fridge for cold, the other 3 sat over there, and I was chugging them down, just throwing down. I ain't drinking no pop, it's lemonade, but it was all sugar.
Here's a couple good examples.
And this is how I knew something was wrong. You just didn't feel good. And I noticed when I stopped drinking the sugar and replaced it with water, I noticed that I didn't feel as bloated. I said, maybe there's something to this thing. So 17, and see, not y'all, maybe me. You notice, okay, I heard illustration one time. He says, why do they have 18 wheels on a semi-truck? To what? What's the purpose of having 18 wheels on a semi-truck?
To hold that weight?
To carry the weight of what's in that truck, right?
Right, to distribute it.
What if I said to you, I said, okay, the truck's supposed to have 18 wheels, but we only going to pay 10. Right? Will that truck grow? Possibly. But over time, and it won't be long, the weight will bust the tires are meant the 18, the truck was meant to carry 18 wheels, but meant to carry 10. What is the weight going to do to that? What is the weight going to do to that semi that we got to? It's going to bust those tires, right? When you're going up and down stairs carrying all that weight, what you're doing is you're putting the pressure on your knees to where your knees are eventually into the pressure and say, forget it. I'm tired of you. We ain't going no more, right? When you walk upstairs and you kick, 18 wheels on a 12-wheeler. That's what you're trying to do, right? He said, no more sugar. So I said, okay, easy. We'll just kill out the sugar trees. Cool. What about the cookies, bro? I said, what about them? He said, the sugar is part 1. The cookies are part 2. So I said to myself, now this is real life stuff, y'all go on. It's true. I said to myself, look, I'm a man. I'm a Christian. I'm a lover of Jesus. Cookies, no. It's Monday. Tuesday, the cookie said, what? You heard me Monday. I said, no. Right? By Wednesday, I'm tossing and turning, I'm sweating, I'm going through some things, y'all. Because the craving got larger and larger and larger to the point to where it was like I felt I was miserable. It's like, okay, now, and that's exactly what they look like. I said, look, now, how is it, like, people who hear stories about people, they talk about how they overcome alcohol addiction and they overcome drugs, and here I am talking about, I'm having an internal battle with some chocolate chip cookies.
Man, those look good.
Y'all, I was on cruise control, doing good, feeling good.
Like
Looking in the mirror,
like a
the belly is down.
some kind of brain that
Same places in the brain.
and the sugar was so much.
Until this week.
It was like little.
I don't know what happened. Janae, all your fault. And so my sister-in-law, she she did how to love, stuff. People, people love. She brought these tubs of cookies by, not the tub. Y'all, okay, don't judge me. This is where I fell off the boat. Don't judge me. I ate 13 cookies in a row. I couldn't stop. And I'll give that. 13 cookies. Who eats 13 cookies in a row? I'm talking about these ones what your neighbor, these ones went down. No, Wednesday night, y'all take too long. I'm like, stop praying. Y'all didn't notice me Wednesday, but I'm trying to come to prayer because I had to go because I needed a fix. We went to McDonald's and we got like the big cookies. And I caught myself drinking water with the cookies like the water back here. 13 cookies in a row. Ate them all. 13 cookies in a row. It's like, and then I thought myself, I said, okay, I mean, really. And then on top of that, not only did I eat the 13 cookies in a row, this is Friday night. Friday morning, we go to prayer meeting at the church out west, and they take it up, walking in, and they come in there with me. I've never seen this kind of boxes over there, Scott. They were like in a gold package. Right? You think, I'm like, tell the truth. And they lifted them up. Hallelujah. And I grabbed the big one. I grabbed the biggest one in there. I'm talking, man, this, and he gonna have the nerve to look at me and start shaking his head. And I said, hey, forget it, just sue me, man. And before I knew it, I gobbled down the donut, y'all, and I realized something about myself. I said, Edward, you need some help. And I dropped my head, because he was staring at me, and I dropped my head, and I thought, this is all I was thinking about, like this. I'm like, I hope they can use a rest of the donut too. Right?
One's not bad.
See, this is what y'all doing. Y'all sneaking food. The doctor told you not to eat, you're in there sneaking eating it, right? And you don't think you have a problem with it. The doctor, okay, watch this. If you're not, if it's not an issue, why can't you stop?
Amen.
The reason why you can't stop because you're a junkie. And you don't realize that, look, if I'm 100 pounds overweight, then that lets me know right there I got a problem.
Amen.
Right? Okay, watch this. Watch this. Let's be real. We talk about saving your loved one, rescuing them from the mad bus. Watch this. Watch this. Do you know that the numbers say the more obese you are, you're cutting years off your life?
Amen.
Y'all didn't know that, did you? Did you know the numbers say that the more you don't exercise, eat right, or take care of yourself, the higher risk you are of having heart attacks, strokes, and all those other nasty things that we don't want, right?
Yep.
Knowing all those things, guess what, y'all? We still eat 13 cookies. See, watch this. See, the medical people, see, they understand this. But medical people, they understand that you're not going to practice self-control. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to slap that, for every medication we give you, we're going to make sure not only are you overweight, you're going to pay for being overweight, but you're going to pay us for this medicine that we're going to give you to help keep you alive to continue to let you be overweight. Right?
Right.
I got a $5,000 doctor bill, right, this week. And I looked at that doctor bill, and I said, man, I called myself. I said, why do you have a $5,000? Because I had surgery on my thumb. But then I realized this. I said, okay, at 54 years old, $5,000 doctor bill, probably not going to be playing basketball no more, right? But how many of y'all got medical bills, right, that's up the yin yang, all because you refuse to lose weight? And the medical bills just keep piling up and piling up and piling up. Do you know, or did you know, that when you are overweight, this is not a, see, watch this. Skinny people have cholesterol issues that can die just as fast as people that are overweight. So the issue is about what the doctors told you about the things you should and shouldn't be doing, right? But you don't just assume because, hey, I'm only 170 pounds and you're 200 pounds, no, you still got some problems. Right? There are people that have heart attacks at 170 pounds. But the real issue is this. The issue is this. How come you are... All right, watch this. And you got to get ignorant with yourself. What do I mean by that? You got to say to yourself, I refuse to let a pile of chocolate chip cookies have me up here sweating at night. Some of y'all right now today, right, if you're honest with yourself, you'll know what I'm saying is true. You know you got a problem, right? You've been having a problem for a long time, right? God has been trying to bring this thing up with you, but this is what you've been doing. You say this, I ain't so bad. Tell them stairs that you walk up. How many of y'all, watch this, how many of y'all fear walking up and down stairs? Man, I ain't going down them 4 stairs. Watch this, watch this, watch this, watch this, watch this. How many of y'all do this? You get up, you go to work, you come home, you lay around the rest of the day. How many of y'all do that? How many of y'all sit up right there? How many of y'all have a sit-down job? You're at your desk at work, but you sit down all day, right? Yeah. Guess what? Which I don't understand this, but it works. Do you know the more you move, over time, the better you feel? The less you move, the worse you feel. Our bodies were meant to be stressed out. Right? Our hearts are meant to be stretched and pumped a little bit, right? Sometimes, watch this. And they make it so convenient for us now. It's just downright sinful that we allow the devil to take us out of this way with all the resources that we have now. You know, you can stand in your house, get on one of them treadmills and just push one and do this. Right? I got up to 5 one day. I was roll running, right? And then I realized my body said, hey, go get them cookies out of the kitchen. You've been on this thing for 4 minutes. You ain't did your part. And this is where the battle comes in at. This is the trap. You start justifying in your mind. I just ate. Pastor Wickham, I just had one. Well, you had one this hour. But you had 3 yesterday. Watch this. Raise your hand in love. How many of y'all late night snackers? Okay, watch this. When you a late night snacker and you pound them on, how do you make a pound on? If you eat and lay down and go to sleep. Where the pounds going? Watch this, and I know everybody's not big. No, I believe the worst thing you can do is to eat a big, large meal at 9:30.
Yes.
You go to bed at 10:30, and you wonder how you're going to get no sleep. See, another thing that's not being said, when you're overweight, you're not eating right, you're not exercising, guess what it does to your mind? Right? Your mind is not sleeping. Your mind is constantly racing. And when your mind is, I don't see how you make this wrong. Totally tearing your body down like that. Some of us, how do we make it? Now, and you look at it, and I was talking to you look at it, and you look think, man, you're not a big woman. No. So I don't get it. But she said years of abuse. Finally caught up with her. See, some of y'all, I say this in love, I don't mean it no disrespect. Some of y'all, if y'all don't change, you ain't getting any good age. You might as well just be real with yourself. You ain't gonna get there. You ain't gonna have any birthday for you. But the reality is, the same God that can save your soul can give you victory over cookies. Cookies in and of themselves are not bad. Cake in and of itself is not bad. Ice cream in and of itself is not bad. See, but what Tashawn can eat at 14, I can't eat at 54. Because he's 14, he can have 14, he can get up out of bed, go to the bathroom, he can ran that cake off. Me at 54, I eat that cake, man, it's gonna take me about 2 months of intense running to do something that ain't doing nothing. And we ain't even talking about other stuff that it messes up. And I'm out of time. I know y'all know that. But this is how you know, and don't let me tell you something. I'll pick on me for example. If I'm fat at work, and I'm out of control, I don't need my woman saying to me, babe, you okay with me? No, I might be okay with you, but I ain't okay with me. Right? You want helping me, right?
Amen.
My wife said this about me, I think it's cool. She said, I ain't trying to kill you, I need you around, I need your check. I need your check too, so I need you around. Right?